Hello, all. Welcome to the castle. Today is going to be Cyberpunk 2077. This may be my last video on it. We'll just wait and see. From what I can see, people are pretty much losing interest in it, and to be honest, I mean it's not an awesome video game. It's just a pretty good one. Um, Before we go any further, full spoiler alert. I'm going to be spoiling the hell out of this. There's really not much to spoil, to be honest with you, but if you care, if you have not played the game, you don't want to be spoiled, bail out now. If you're still here after this, it's your fault. Care less. Don't bitch about it. Uh, all in all, the game is not that bad. It ain't great by any means. Uh, the majority of the fun of this game is in side missions. Uh, Other than that, the main quest line. In the beginning of it, it it gets you involved and it does pull you in, but it loses you at the end, or it did me. Uh, the ending is no matter really what area you pick, the ending is pretty much the same, with the exception of a few lines here and there. Uh, and I also think there's a hidden meaning in this game. Like, if you really want to dig into it. And there's one item, and nobody else is talking about it. And I recently finished it the last time, where you go with the Osaka daughter to get use her to get yourself cured or whatever of this chip. And this was the last time I beat it. I didn't really want to see that because I didn't like the Osaka. I mean, Johnny wouldn't want you to do it, and so on and so forth. But I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and go that route. That ending ends in a way that really makes one item in the game, and it is just one item, more interesting. And it's the Rubik's Cube. There is a four-sided Rubik's Cube that is, once you start noticing it, is literally everywhere. And it's in places it shouldn't be. It's in bathrooms. It's in bars. But in the majority, and if you really start to pay attention in the main story group, there's a lot of those Rubik's Cubes laying everywhere. There's one in your car. The car you start off with, the one you buy in the prologue, there's one in that car after you come back from the dead. It ain't there before, it's there after. I kind of restarted it just to see if I was right, and it is. It's literally everywhere. And it's always with the red side up. Now, if it's like that somewhere else, I haven't seen it, or another color. But so far, I'm wondering if there's something behind that. If this is all just a dream sequence, like he's dreaming it, like he was dead during this whole thing, and this has just been one big dream. I don't know that. This is just me guessing, and there's just something about that Rubik's Cube that just whenever he was playing with it, the doctor's on that end, I'm sitting here going, that's the only time I've ever seen that Rubik's Cube messed up. She gives it to him messed, with the sequence is wrong. Well, he's got to try to make it right. And I'm going, and she's just always putting it in his hand, and you can tell he hates it. And then you go, I've seen that thing other places. And then you go back and replay it, and you see that but it's always correct in the show or in the game. It's always correct. No matter where you find it, the sequence is always right. It's always sitting red up, which, I don't know. And this is just me thinking out loud. Other than that, my final score on this game, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I don't know exactly what kind of DLC this game's going to get. And to be honest, by the time it gets here, I think this game's going to be deader than dead. And a lot of it's going to be because it was broke right out of the gate. People were pissed. They're trading it in. They're not going to buy it. They're not even going to try it. And mm, I don't think you're missing anything. It's not, like I said, it's not stellar storytelling. It's pretty much by the numbers. You see where it's heading. I thought it was going to go for a different ending there to begin with, but I guess that would have been a little bit too much out of the box. I was fully expecting Johnny to become Cunningham's, I don't know, they were going to live together in cyberspace for the. That's what I was expecting, and I was like, and they didn't even go that route, which I think that would have been a better ending, but it is. And like I said, no matter what, you still die. Don't matter what you pick. Once the game's over with, you got 6 months, give or take, to live, from what I can understand. Uh, so it don't the no matter what you do, it doesn't matter, and that's what I didn't like. I mean, mm, like I said, I'm gonna stick with that 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the chat down below. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.